Hey, my XRP army, my tribe, everybody out there in YouTube land, hope you're all having a great day today. Coming at you today because Milan Shorts asked me to do a price prediction video. So, yeah, what can I say about that? Hey, XRP, $100,000 today, please. I really hate price predictions, unless they're really high, and then I tend to love them. The higher they are, the more I love them. Yeah. So, how about $5? How about $50? How about $500? The only question is, when? I don't know. You know, I don't know that much about the candles. I used to know. I forgot it all. I haven't done any of that since 2008, 2009, whenever it was. 2008. Fibonacci retracement lines, wedges, all those things. What I do know is that the financial system needs to catch up with the internet, and hasn't done that yet. And it's going to. And I believe XRP is going to be a big part of that. Why? Because it's designed to be a big part of that. I've heard numbers from $5 to $20 to $50 to $500 to $798, all the way up to even more than that. And everybody seems to give their justification for it. Do I like their justifications? Again, the higher the number, the more I like their justifications. Hey, there's Baffo. 147 pounds of Great Pyrenees. So, my prediction, I don't see it being any less than $5 by the end of this year. I don't see how it is anything less than $5 by the end of this year. And what does that mean? That means a 70, 60, 80% increase? Is that where I want it to be? No, I want it to be more like $500. That's what I want. Would I settle for 50? By the end of this year? That's 90 days, folks. 90 days. Yeah, I'd settle for that. My price prediction for tomorrow is that it will probably be somewhat similar to what it is today. It's a good buying opportunity. So says I. Who am I? I'm Joe Crypto Knight, and you are not. What can you do? Well, you can buy my book. Buy Joe Crypto Knight. It is chock full of really good things. Everything you ever needed to know. How about like, hey, XRP, $100,000 today, please. And how about don't be I'm trying to read this backwards. It's hard to do. Yeah, well, you get it. You get the picture, right? Yeah. Don't be a slave to money. Make money your slave. That's really good advice. That's incredibly good advice. I don't have my glasses on, so it's hard for me to read this distance. You do you, boo. You do you, right? You do you, boo. You do you. So it's chock full of page after page of really good advice like that. You see, just page after page after page, and then the back cover, really awesome back cover, right? Yeah. So get my book, pick it up. It is available on nowhere. But hey, I can say I wrote a book. No ISBN number. The puppies are having fun outside. Price prediction. Again, I don't see it being any less than $5 by the end of this year. I don't see how that could happen. So much of it depends. Okay, we got ETFs coming out, right? Yeah. So what's that going to do to it? I don't know. People will sell their XRP to get into ETFs. Why? Because It's easier. Somebody else is custodying it for you and guaranteeing it for you. The same thing happened with Bitcoin, right? People sold their Bitcoin and they bought Bitcoin ETFs. Why? Again, because the perception of it being safer. So will the ETFs cause it to explode? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're going to find out. It'll probably do something similar to Bitcoin. Why? Because people are involved in Bitcoin and people are involved in XRP. And people behave the way people behave always. They're pretty predictable. They panic when they panic. They get greedy when they get greedy. And we have disbursements every month, $1 billion released. And that's got to be absorbed. Re's that money coming from? And what doesn't get absorbed gets relocked into escrow, and that will be released in 33 months after the relock. So we got a ways to go for disbursement. But once central banks and major banking institutions begin to really scoop it up, price discovery will begin. And I say then look out. $500 will be in the rear view mirror, a distant. This thing's really, I'm causing this thing to bounce around because I'm messing with the cord too much. $500 will be in the rear view mirror, and we'll be looking at 5,000, I hope. $100,000 today, please. Yeah. So that's kind of my predictions. We have a lot of good news on XRP. We have a lot of craziness too. So what? 50 bucks by the end of the year? I don't think that's impossible. I think it's impossible for it to be less than $5 by the end of this year. But I think 50 bucks by the end of this year is quite possible because of the ETFs. And I want 500. Boy, do I ever want 500. I'd be so retired. I'd be so retired before 500. But I'd like to have 500. I would take enough. I would retire on that. I'd let the rest build up. So, I don't know. I do have justifications in my mind. I'm sure I'm going to think of a whole lot of them as soon as I turn this camera off. My phone. I use my phone. I bought one of those GoPro Black 13s and I haven't used it yet. Just too lazy to have to transfer everything. I should do that and try it out. Also, some point in the future, we're going to have a live stream with McKenna. Oops, sorry, forgot your name. He wants to talk to you guys about trading. He believes you should all be doing more of it. And maybe you should. Maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? That's what I got for you today. I hope you're all doing well. Hey, smash the like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your price predictions are. I had a guy in the comment just before I came on. Says it'll never do anything. You're just waiting for Jesus. Actually, I am waiting for Jesus. I am. Maranatha, come right now, Lord, please. If not, then let XRP go to 500 so I can retire and do good works in your name. I think XRP is going to go to 500 eventually. And why not 5,000? Why not 50,000? How many years will it take to go to 50,000? I don't know. Bitcoin took 13 years to go from $2 to 100,000. Puppies are playing. You know, anybody wants a Great Pyrenees puppy, let me know. And let me know what you think about the live stream idea. And hit the notification bells and subscribe and share this out to people who need to hear it. God bless y'all. Take care, and I'm out.